Hey everybody, I'm Derek and this is Old Man White Melt, my continuing video blog to myself, documenting my progress in Brazilian Jiu-jitsu and my physical and emotional health. Today is Monday, so first Jiu-jitsu class was tonight, first of the week, and I didn't get enough reps in. I don't feel like I took enough reps. So I feel kind of bad for myself. Like I didn't ask and say, hey, can I do this some more? Because I was having a problem with where do I put my hands on a particular thing. I knew the concept, but I just kept fumbling around like a mad orchestra conductor, trying to maintain head and arm control and trying to shrimp my... It was a long story. What did we work on tonight? We worked on a standing technique, which I really, really like. A takedown that is pretty simple. It's just pulling guard. Somebody gets in tight with you, you find it difficult to take them down with one or the other takedowns that we've learned. Something that you can do if you're comfortable with it is basically square your feet up to the person that you got a hold of and then sit down and push out, and you'll bring them right down into your guard. I like that a ton because I think I'm going to spend a lot of time working on guard play, trying to keep myself from getting choked out as much as possible. So that was the stand-up technique. And then on the ground we worked on, I'm not sure if it's a sweep. The bad guy starts out in side control and then goes knee on belly, and as soon as he starts to move, transition to mount, you do push of the opposite leg, and at the same time as you're moving your knee forward, and basically they're trying to go to full mount and you push their opposite leg in a half guard, trap the leg, and then hook the leg, get head control, shrimp the hips, post off the opposite side knee, pull your leg through, push your knee straight to the sky, and then switch sides, head control, get first bite in for guard, you throw your first leg up, and then you pull your other leg through, up and over, and you're in guard. That sounds complicated, and it was complicated. And the thing that I kept losing my place in was, where do I have my hands? I can remember from long ago where I should have my hands when somebody is in side mount, where to defend. But then once I push them basically into half guard, I couldn't remember which side I should be using to hold head control. So I kept switching my hands back and forth, and if you don't control the head, then you might get punched in the face, which is missing out on the face punching is kind of important. And then we practice it again with another method to take mount on somebody, which is to kill the arm and then drop to your hip, scoot out a little bit and back, and then grab the opposite side pant leg and then throw your leg over the top in the mount. Big, wide, sweeping kick almost. I remember training that over and over and over again, and making sure to, if your foot didn't slap the opposite side mat hard enough, that you weren't doing it right. So I remembered that, but basically we did the same kind of sort of sweep, or I don't even know what it's called. But it's a transition to half guard, and then a transition from half guard to full guard. And you can do the same principle with however somebody's trying to go from side control to mount, either knee on belly, or when they grab your pant leg and throw a leg over. Both of them work, but the timing is important, because if you don't get to half guard, then you're going to be mounted, and then that's a whole new series of problems. A nightmare that I don't even want to get into right now as a white belt. Speaking of white belts, I dug around in the closet and I found I don't know if this is my oldest white belt or not, but it's one I got from a really cool instructor. So I messaged my current instructor and I was like, hey, is it cool if I wear this old white belt instead of using a new one? He hadn't got back to me, but I'm sure it won't be a problem, most likely. So I am a new white belt, but I don't have to wear a white belt that looks new. I love people that have belts that look like they're 147 years old. I don't know what the draw is, but if you've got a belt that's obviously well used, I know that you've rolled quite a bit, and there's some respect there. If your belt is faded and has definitely seen better days, then you probably have some technique to back that up. All right, guys, I got to get out of here. I'll see you on Wednesday for my next class. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. I wish you peace and good karma.